What the fuck just flashed on my can? What's good, y'all? Bro reacts in the building. Bonner reacts in the building. I haven't done a reaction video in a minute. Y'all haven't seen my face in a minute. Y'all finally get to see my face. All right. Listen, I got a lot of shit planned on, bro. I'm a busy man doing busy things, all right? But we doing this reaction video, okay? We back and we doing what we gotta do, all right? Boom, all right? So I'm on Twitter, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram. I'm pretty sure all y'all motherfuckers is seeing the trend that's going on right now. Everybody's asking, can 100 men beat one gorilla, all right? And here's my analysis on it. Obviously 100 men versus one gorilla. A gorilla is a very strong mammal. You know what I'm saying? We related to gorillas and chimpanzees and shit like that. They're very strong. They can lift 5 times their body weight. So if a gorilla weighs 500 pounds, they can lift up to 5,000 pounds. Okay, 5,000 pounds. Okay. Very, very agile. They're very athletic. They can swing from tree to tree. You know what I'm saying? Very big animals. So it's going to be hard to penetrate paws, to penetrate the skin to get a good shot on the gorilla. But here's my thing, all right? Because I talked to niggas about this. Niggas is telling me the gorilla gonna win. The gorilla is stronger than all the humans. It's just gonna bulldoze through everybody. It's gonna fucking pick up a tree and start swinging it at people. It's gonna start picking up niggas and start using niggas as weapons. Don't get me wrong. The first 10 to 15 niggas that run at that gorilla, they're dying. I'm sorry, it's over with. You're done. You're not gonna stand a chance. But the whole point that I'm trying to make is 15 niggas out of 100 niggas, you still gotta fight a bunch of other niggas, bro. It's 100 motherfuckers, bro. It's 100 niggas. If 100 niggas is attacking one person, let's put it like this. If 100 coyotes attack a gorilla, or if a gorilla sees 100 coyotes, what is the gorilla gonna fucking do? The gorilla's not gonna go and try to fight 100 coyotes because the gorilla knows it's going to get fucked up. Obviously, if the gorilla's attacking 100 coyotes, that gorilla's gonna kill at least 20, 25 of them by itself. But the other motherfucking, oh shit, the other percentages of the coyotes are gonna attack and swarm the gorilla while that gorilla's over there, you know what I'm saying, going crazy on a bunch of other niggas. And all depends on who the guys are. If it's just a bunch of regular people, like if it's a bunch of me's or a bunch of random civilians, we're probably not gonna beat the gorilla, all right? But if it's 100 grown ass, you know what I'm saying, strong ass, athletic ass, you know what I'm saying, boxing ass niggas, fighting ass niggas, if it's 100 niggas and they all on the same page, they're fucking that gorilla up, bro. I'm sorry, that gorilla stands no chance. But I'm not gonna be here just talking about it. There's a video on YouTube where a scientist, or I forgot what you call them, the animal scientist. I forgot there's a specific name for that. Y'all can say it in the comments, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna watch this motherfucker explain, give his analysis on if 100 men can beat one gorilla, okay? Well, we're gonna watch it right now, all right? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Denise. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce your name. Shout out to you though, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You a scientist. You doing your thing, Michael Jordan.
I saw this come up on my Twitter yesterday. Who would win?
Hold on, it's not even in HD. I gotta put it in HD. It's gonna be in HD. All right, there we go.
I saw this come up on my Twitter yesterday. Who would win in a fight? 100 humans or one gorilla? And when I first saw it, I thought, well, obviously 100 humans. There's 100 of us. But when you think about it more deeply, that may not be the answer. So I took this morning to do some scientific analysis to give a definitive answer on who would actually win, 100 humans or one gorilla. Let's get into it. And of course,
you also gotta think about it like this, bro. 100 niggas, like I said, 15 niggas that run at that gorilla, they're 9 times out of 10 they're dying, or they're gonna leave with very, very life-threatening injuries. Okay, but the other 100 niggas, or the other 80, 85 niggas, you feel me? They can hop on top of the gorilla, swarm the gorilla. You know what I'm saying? One nigga can gouge the gorilla's eyes out. One nigga can bite the gorilla. You know what I'm saying? One nigga can try to, you know what I'm saying, break the gorilla's leg. It's 100 niggas. The gorilla, it don't got no superhuman stamina. This is not King Kong, my nigga. This is a full-grown silverback gorilla, probably weigh like 5 foot, 5'1", strong as shit. Full grown. If it goes around throwing a fucking tantrum trying to kill 15 niggas, in 30 seconds, that gorilla is gonna get tired like a motherfucker. It's gonna get tired like shit, and then it's not even gonna comprehend 100 niggas over there beating the motherfucker's ass. Because the nigga can't even react. He's tired. Gorillas have some of the worst stamina in the animal kingdom. I learned that in school. They have some of the worst stamina. I learned that all the big ass animals, you know what I'm saying? They got 30 seconds to a minute of just straight pain that they're gonna put in, and then after that they completely crash because they used all their fucking energy. That happens to every big animal: elephants, gorillas, giraffes, shit. Some big, even some lions, like older lions, like full grown lions, bro. When they chasing the motherfucker for like a minute and they ain't get the motherfucker, they're done, bro. They not chasing the nigga no more. But back to my point, bro. 100 niggas swarming a gorilla. The 100 niggas is gonna win, bro. I'm sorry. Let's let the nigga explain
in the comments. So first, we need to cover the pedantics. There always is when it comes to experiments. Number one, is it 100 humans in a cage around a gorilla? Like, is it just one gorilla in the middle and just 100 humans all around attacking at once? Or is it one by one like the gladiator? Because if it's one by one, the humans have got no chance. The gorilla is just absolutely wiping out every single person in a row. But if it's 100 humans charging at once, there's more of an opportunity there. And secondly, what is the caliber of human?
I don't think the scenario was one by one at all. I think it was 100 men attacking a gorilla. The gorilla's gonna Madara Uchiha these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Just go through the entire platoon of niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like Madara Uchiha in the fourth grade ninja war, nigga.
100 people signing up to fight the gorilla? Or is it just like Thanos randomly deciding 100 people to fight that gorilla? Because then we have to look at the average human statistics. Because let's be honest, the average human overestimates what they can actually achieve. Let's be completely honest. The average human has no chance fighting a gorilla. Even 5 average humans has no chance. So for the purpose of this experiment, I'm going to assume that it's going to be 100 humans at once in a cage, massive cage, and the humans are going to be averages from our population. I think this is the fairest experiment. So the silverback gorilla, it is 5 foot tall, short guy, not tall whatsoever, but he weighs 195 kilograms, which is 430 pounds for those of you in America. So 5 foot tall, but almost 200 kilos. That is a big guy.
It's a big
now, more
nigga.
impressively than that, a silverback gorilla can lift 800 kilograms, 1,760 pounds of dead weight. That is far more than any human. They can bench press 5 times more than the average human can. But even more importantly, there's a 1,300 PSI bite force. That means when a silverback gorilla bites you, you're gonna feel it. In fact, that can kill humans if it's in a vulnerable area. For comparison, humans only have a bite force of 100 to 200 PSI. That is 10 times less than the gorilla. So if you're biting the gorilla ain't really feeling it, let's be honest. But the biggest stat is the punch force. The gorilla has a punch force of 1,300 to 2,700 pounds. Now in comparison, Mike Tyson has a punch force of 1,300 pounds, meaning the lowest average gorilla punches like Mike Tyson. Now I want you to answer me this. Can you take a punch from Mike Tyson? Because if you're being honest, the answer is no.
Yeah,
so in that cage, we've got a gorilla that can punch more than Mike Tyson, weigh double what Mike Tyson does, and bite like a crocodile. Truthfully, the humans one by one have very little chance. But this is where the group element comes in. You see, there's a way humans can win this. The weakest amongst the group have to basically sacrifice themselves for the stronger people to come in with hits. Because a 1,200 pound punch can stun a gorilla, and that's all you need for the others to basically rush the gorilla and get it while it's down. So you basically need a row of humans to be sacrificial lambs for the gorilla, while the stronger ones come up and surprise the gorilla from behind. Because if the humans are just all circling a gorilla, there's no way you can take everyone at once. Now, there are going to be casualties. There's no way humans win this without some getting injured and losing their lives. But if they're strategic, 100 humans 100% can beat the gorilla. But in this Generation Z, it requires humans to sacrifice themselves, which, let's be honest, most people are not willing to do. So to scientifically...
I mean, if you fucking trapped in a cage, listen, if you trapped in a motherfucking cage and you know there's no way out, and you like me, my nigga, and you know you motherfucking go out this gorilla, it's GG, or the motherfucker hit you one time, you might as well just go in that motherfucker and just, you might as well, bro. If you ain't one of the strong niggas, if you ain't one of the niggas built in the back, my nigga, that can punch the motherfucking gorilla, stun it a little bit so that like this nigga say, you can stun the gorilla and then everybody can pounce on the gorilla. One nigga gouges his eyes out, one nigga steps on his toes, one breaks his toes, one nigga, you know what I'm saying? Word. The weaklings gotta go first. The little weak scrawny niggas that ain't gonna have a chance against them at all gotta go first, bro. Cause like you said, don't make sense to have the strong niggas go first. They're gonna die. They're going to die. The point of this battle is to wear the gorilla out. Once you wear the gorilla out, bro, then it's GG's. You can just do whatever you want to the gorilla. Pause. Not like that. Like, not like that.
He answered the question. 100 humans versus 1 gorilla. Who wins? Well, it will be the humans given they actually strategically organize who's strongest amongst them and people are willing to sacrifice themselves. But even with a victory, at the very least, 20 to 30 humans will lose their lives. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments.
No, I 100% agree. I 100% agree, because think about it like this. Us as humans, if we see a bee or a hornet or a wasp, us as humans, we can realistically grab that wasp and just squash it in the palm of our hands. But if we get swarmed by 200 wasps, 200 bees, we're going to die. Yes, we're probably going to kill like 30, 40 of them, but there's fucking 150 of them. You're going to get stung to death. You're going to die. I'm sorry. This is what it is. It is what it is. If a bunch of bees feel threatened that you're going to steal their honey, kill the queen, you're dead, bro. They're all stinging you, bro. And if it is wasp, yeah, you're done. Because they don't even lose their stinger, I don't think. Yeah, you're done. They're stinging you for life. But also with the gorilla, bro, if a gorilla sees a bunch of, if a gorilla sees 15, 20 lions, that motherfucker's running, bro. Even if it's on some bloodthirsty shit, that gorilla's probably going to kill like 4 or 5 of them, but the other ones is going to get the meat. Pause. You feel what I'm saying? They're going to get that gorilla meat. Pause. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just human nature, bro. What's the saying that I'm looking for? Strength is better in numbers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's what came to my mind. Strength is better in numbers. When you have numbers, you become a stronger group. You feel me? Your chances, I just almost spit. Your chances of survival become very, very, very high when you work as a group. Why do you think coyotes and wolves, when they go hunting and they go in they pack, they be hunting together? Because they have a better chance hunting together than they did by themselves. Because if a fucking wolf goes up against a grizzly bear by itself, or against a lion by itself, or against any like little pit prey by itself, it's gonna die. So you know what I'm saying? You need that backup. If human and the human got the ultimate backup, we also got the intelligence. We're smarter than the gorilla, and we have the numbers, bro. If we all come into this knowing that a few of us are gonna die, bro, we just gotta end this goal of killing this one gorilla. Some gotta sacrifice, some gotta stay. It is what it is. But that's my opinion on it. Obviously, I got the 100 men. If you got the gorilla, I don't blame you, because it all depends on who the guys are. But just remember this, bro. Strength is always better than numbers. But nonetheless, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.